Welcome to day 3 of our Prosperity and Abundance video coaching with Natalie Pace. Remember, you can watch this back, youtube.com/Natalie Pace or Substack, and share it with your friends. It's free. I want to jump right in. So, day 3, today's mantra is gratitude. So, remember to breathe and to love. And now we're going to add in gratitude. So remember when I was talking on day 1, I was saying there are people who see opportunity, there are people who see obstacles, right? And gratitude is leading us into the positive thinking. So if you wake up, and I would strongly recommend you do this morning, and count the things that you're grateful for. I'll give you a quick example of the top of mind things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for the health of my children. I am very grateful for the love and friends that I have. I'm grateful for the fact that I am healthy. I'm grateful that I have the career of my dreams. I'm grateful that we're going to go to Restormal in 2027. So, again, you should be journaling this. What are you really grateful for? Now, you might say there's a lot of things I'm not that grateful for, right? And and I had to do this myself. A lot of times I spoke in negatives. I didn't even realize it, right? But I think this is really important to realize. Like if you tell your child, don't do that, you will hurt yourself, right? You are actually, you're sending out a message that is the exact opposite of what you really want to have happen. If you instead said, have fun, take care, and you're going to learn something, right? I mean, as a child, I didn't have a lot of adult supervision. I had a lot of freedom. I was the fourth child. That can happen, right? Which I loved, by the way. But I broke an arm, I cracked my head. I did a lot of things, but I sure learned from it, right? And I know that in today's world, you would be like, oh my God, the parent let their kid break their arm, they let them crack their own head. But I'm not saying that you should be a neglectful parent. I'm not saying my parents were neglectful because again, I don't think they were. I think that I was a very hyperactive child who would have gotten in all those things anyway. But what I am saying is that it is very, very easy for us to be in the mindset of thinking that we're protecting someone or we're pointing them in the right direction, including ourselves, and having negative self-speak or negative talk instead of the positive of what we really want to have happen. So the gratitude training helps us. It also helps us to focus on the things we like more than the things we don't like. I'll give you another example. Right out of college, I decided that I wanted to be a substitute teacher because I thought, well, then I can come home and I can be with my son and I don't have these long hours that a career person would have. And I was willing to go into really hard neighborhoods, right? Because I thought, I can give back. I can do that. And boy, I got into this one where there was a sixth grade in the elementary school, and those kids are learning how to really have fun with their substitute teachers. And so I was just going through the ringer. I mean, these kids were just running me up and down. And one of the veteran teachers said, what you do is this. You have a classroom of 30. You might have 26 kids who really want to learn and are really excited about, especially the energy and the new novel ideas and the way that you're teaching. It's exciting. There's still going to be 3 or 4 who don't want to be there at all. And they're the ones that are going to make the most noise. But she said, what you do is you stand in front of the class, and instead of pointing out the ones that are disrupting it, that are causing you angst, you point out the ones that are modeling the behavior that you want the other ones to do. Sometimes even you will put your physical body and just go stand next to the ones that are creating the havoc, just close proximity, not intimidating energy at all. And then say, hey, John, hey, Julio, hey, whomever, right, Maria, thank you so much. Are you guys ready to go? And let's go do this project now. And what you see is that this person who is acting out because they want attention all of a sudden it starts modeling the people that you pointed out. And that happens in our own brain. Our brain may be full of a 30 classroom where there's three or four that act up and 26 that really want to achieve things, right? So are we focusing on the bad or are we focusing on the good? Can we, even if we start focusing on the things that we love, on the things that we're grateful for, can that help to actually create more of that? And I would say yes. As the founder, co-founder, co-creator of the Earth Gratitude Project, I strongly believe that when we're grateful for something, we treat it differently. So I am focused on, sustainability and harmony with our home planet and all of those things. And because I do love my home planet and all of the abundance that it provides me, and the plants and animals and people who share it with me, that makes me want to learn how I can be the change that our planet needs at this time. Because I know that, if I do harm to the planet, it's harming me. If I drive and pollute the air, it's me who can't breathe. So that's what I want to say about gratitude is that it is leaning into the things that are working. It is appreciating the blessings in life. And it is actually by doing that, by focusing on the things that we really want to have happen in life, the things that we're really grateful for, we will look for the solutions. So you might hear it in me. I've got a stuffed up nose. I've got allergy problems, inherited from my father. And because I really am grateful for my health and I want to create health, I am looking for solutions for the allergy problems rather than complaining about the allergy problems. They are certainly annoying and I could certainly complain about them, that's for sure. But the greater good for me personally is to try to figure out a way where I identify all of the things I need to identify and I reduce the symptoms as best as I can. Okay, so love, breathe deeply, make a list of the things you're grateful for in your brain and do it repeatedly throughout today. Remember, a mantra that is top of mind is something you're thinking all day long, all day long, all day long. And it's not a bad idea to even say it to others in front of, like if you are, let's say, for instance, you're in a meeting, right? You might be saying, you know what? I'm really grateful that you guys came and gave me that report on time. You can use this, and it's not just the gratitude training then. It's also that, wise teacher training, right? Pointing out the things that you are grateful for so that person knows to do more of that. That could be your kids, by the way, right? I'm really grateful that you went in there and brushed your teeth all by yourself, or I'm really grateful that you selected fruit instead of asking for candy. All of these things, point out the things that you are grateful for. Point out the things that you want to have happen. All right, I'll see you tomorrow on day 4.